Today on the Boot Guide, we are looking at the Colorado by CONDOR boots. So one of the beautiful things about the Colorado is that all the key features are pulled from the tactical world, and by doing that what you create is a beautiful, soft, comfortable steel toe boot. Now one of the main key features is the AMTEC sole. This direct attach sole process allows them to get more flexible materials for the sole, softer midsoles, and just create this wonderful looking boot by not having any glue lines going around the edge. So they carried that midsoling material up into the front and they cover it over the toe, so you get some toe protection, you get some kick toe protection. Now it is a steel toe, and most guys, we know we use our steel toe as kind of a hammer, a makeshift thing that just kick things into place or out of the way. So by covering that up, that gives this boot a lot more life and a lot more wear. Now the comfort in the boot doesn't necessarily come from this super soft urethane insole, and it is a basic insole, but it is really soft and it does really work well with the AMTEC outsole. Where all this comfort is coming from is from the midsole material. It's material that you can't see, that's down in between the upper and the sole material. It's an extra soft urethane, so each step feels like you're walking on a pillow or some sort of memory foam. It's really comfortable in the ball of the foot, and it has a lot of shock absorption in the heel. Now since it is all pulled from the tactical world, what you find are eyelids all the way up, no speed laces. Most of the time in true tactical boots, you're not going to find speed laces because guys are going to want to lace their boots and be able to adjust and tie them, and they also don't want nothing to get stuck on the edge of their pants. Now this beautiful urethane skeletal type material that's covering up the cordura, not only does it look cool and look great, it's also extremely functional and practical, because in the past when tactical boot companies decided that they were going to mix leather and cordura, the one thing that they forgot is that they needed to have some support to the cordura. When you think about how many times you're going to flex this boot, cordura doesn't do really good with a lot of flexes, and it also doesn't do good with sweat and other materials that get embedded in there. At some point it becomes hard. So CONDOR, by adding this, they created a longer wearing boot, and they also gave it a really good look to it. Now it is an 8-inch boot, and I know it doesn't look like an 8-inch boot, but it actually measures out to be an 8-inch boot at this top part. But when you look at the back and you look at the way it fits around the ankle, you see that you're getting more of like a 7-inch boot or a really tall 6-inch type boot, because you're getting a nice tight fit around the ankle, and you got all this stuff cut away your Achilles, so you can bend and flex and go into prone positions without knowing that the boot is there. And with the actual weight of the boot, having that like that, it becomes really comfortable on an all-day wear. Now ideally, of course, security. If you're a security guard that has to wear a steel toe boot, or it's a mandatory thing, black boots with a steel toe, definitely something you want to look at. So another profession that always seems to need a black safety toe boot that's going to pass inspection are guys that work on public rail systems, like Amtrak. Those guys, this boot would be ideal for you guys, especially you guys that got to do the 2-day shift. You need something comfortable, you're on your feet a lot, you're walking back and forth inside those cars, and there's a lot of standing. Having that AMTEC sole that just gives you that soft cushion that allows you to stand in one place and just kind of rock back and forth in the boot, that's going to be a beautiful boot for you guys. Now about size and fit on this beautiful thing, well, they run a little big, and it's not length big, it's width big, because they make it in a wide. But having a boot like this in a wide, having a steel toe, having that room that's underneath that steel toe, it's not really that bad of a deal. Because they use this tactical U-shaped lacing system, you can really cinch this thing down the front of your foot and get a really nice tight fit around the top of your foot and your ankle, leaving space inside the steel toe cavity that you're not touching it or banging into it as you walk around and you work in it. Now I said these things are lightweight, and they are extremely lightweight. A pair of steel toe boots with the AMTEC sole and the insoles and laces in there, weighing in at 3.8 pounds. So that's the Colorado steel toe 8-inch work boot from CONDOR Boots. Hey, if you're currently wearing the Colorado by CONDOR, or if you're wearing any of the CONDOR boots with the Amtech sole, please comment below. Let guys know what you think about the comfort of it and the longevity of the sole. Hey, if you're interested in knowing more about the CONDOR, or if you want to see some detailed photos of this boot, remember to swing by bootguy.com. There I have a blog post entitled CONDOR Colorado, and I'll have detailed photos and a couple links that'll make it a lot easier getting a pair of these on your feet. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And remember, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Hey, if you're about to order a pair of these and you just got a few questions about size and fit and longevity and whether or not it's going to be a good boot for your line of work, please feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, till the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.